Hello and welcome back to English Podcast. We're so happy you're here with us today.
Hi, everyone. I'm Michael, and this is my co-host, Sarah. Thanks for tuning in.
Today's topic is really important. We're going to learn how to talk about stress and anxiety in English.
This is something everyone experiences, so having the right words to express these feelings is essential.
Absolutely. Before we start, if you find this helpful, please like and subscribe to our channel.
It really supports us and helps other learners find our content. We appreciate you.
So, Michael, let me ask you, have you been feeling stressed lately?
A little bit. I have a big presentation coming up at work next week, so I've been preparing a lot.
That makes sense. How does the stress feel?
My mind keeps thinking about the presentation, even when I'm trying to relax. It's hard to turn off those thoughts.
I completely understand. I've been feeling stressed too. I'm planning to move apartments next month, and there's so much to organize.
Moving is definitely stressful. Lots of decisions and tasks all at once.
Exactly. So today we'll explore how to talk about these feelings in English and also learn some helpful vocabulary.
Let's get started.
First, let's talk about what stress actually is. Michael, how would you describe stress?
Stress is that feeling when you have too much to do or too much to think about. It's mental pressure.
Perfect description. We can say, I'm stressed, or I feel stressed, or I'm under a lot of stress.
What situations typically cause you stress, Sarah?
Work deadlines definitely stress me out. When I have 3 or 4 projects due at the same time, I feel overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed is a great word. It means there's too much happening and you can't handle it all easily.
Yes, I feel overwhelmed when my to-do list gets really long. I look at it and think, how will I finish everything?
I feel overwhelmed during busy seasons at work. Everyone needs something from me, and I don't know what to prioritize.
Money problems can also create stress. When bills are due and your bank account is low, that's very stressful.
Definitely. I feel stressed about finances sometimes, especially unexpected expenses like car repairs.
What about relationships? Do those cause stress?
Sometimes, having a disagreement with a close friend or family member can be really stressful. You care about them, so the conflict weighs on your mind.
I agree. I feel stressed when I'm worried about someone I love, like when my brother was sick last year.
That type of stress comes from caring. It's different from work stress.
Good point. There are different types of stress. Let's talk about some expressions people use.
When stress gets really bad, we might say, I'm stressed out. The word out adds intensity.
Right. I'm so stressed out about this exam means the stress level is high.
Another phrase is, I'm under pressure. Pressure and stress are similar.
Can you give an example?
Sure, I'm under pressure to finish this project by Friday. It means someone expects something from me, and I feel that weight.
I use that phrase at work. My boss is putting pressure on me to increase sales.
Here's another one. I have a lot on my plate.
Ah, I love that expression. It means you have many responsibilities or tasks.
Exactly. I can't take on any more work right now. I have too much on my plate already.
It's a polite way to say you're too busy. What about, I'm swamped?
Yes, swamped means extremely busy, like you're drowning in work.
I'm swamped this week means you have no free time because of all your tasks.
These are all different ways to express that you're dealing with a lot of stress.
Now, let's move to anxiety. This is related to stress, but slightly different.
So, what exactly is anxiety, Sarah?
Anxiety is worry about the future. It's fear about things that might happen, even if they probably won't.
Right. Stress is about things happening now. Anxiety is about things that might happen later.
We say, I'm anxious, or I feel anxious, or I have anxiety about something.
What makes you feel anxious, Sarah?
I feel anxious before medical appointments. Even routine checkups make me nervous because I worry something might be wrong.
I understand that. I feel anxious about flying, even though I know it's safe. My mind creates worst-case scenarios.
That's typical with anxiety. Your brain imagines problems that don't exist yet.
I also feel anxious before important social events, like giving a speech or attending a party where I don't know many people.
Social anxiety is very common. Many people feel anxious in social situations.
What about general anxiety? Sometimes I feel anxious without knowing exactly why.
Yes, that happens. You just have this uncomfortable feeling, this worry that something bad might happen.
The physical symptoms are interesting too. When I'm anxious, my heart beats faster.
My hands get cold and sweaty. Sometimes I feel tension in my shoulders and neck.
Those are all signs of anxiety. Your body is reacting to the mental worry.
Let's learn some phrases for talking about anxiety. One common one is, I'm worried about.
That's probably the most basic way to express anxiety. I'm worried about my health or I'm worried about money.
Another is, I'm concerned about. This is slightly more formal, but means the same thing.
I'm concerned about my daughter's grades or I'm concerned about losing my job.
When anxiety is very strong, we might say, I'm freaking out.
That's informal. It means you're very anxious or panicking a little bit.
Right. I'm freaking out about this interview tomorrow. Means you're extremely nervous.
What about I'm on edge?
Good one. Being on edge means you're tense and easily startled or upset.
I've been on edge all week because I'm waiting for test results.
That perfectly describes that tense, anxious feeling. Here's another one. I can't stop worrying about.
This emphasizes that the worry is constant. I can't stop worrying about whether I locked the door.
Anxiety often involves repetitive thoughts that won't go away.
Another phrase is, what if? Anxious people often ask themselves, what if questions.
What if I fail? What if something goes wrong? What if they don't like me?
These questions fuel anxiety because you're imagining negative futures.
Let's talk about how stress and anxiety affect us physically. When you're stressed or anxious, how does your body feel?
My stomach gets tight. Sometimes I feel nauseous, like I might be sick.
I get headaches from stress, tension headaches right across my forehead.
Muscle tension is common. Your body tightens up, especially in your shoulders, neck, and jaw.
I clench my jaw without realizing it, then it aches later.
Sleep problems are huge. When I'm stressed, I lie awake thinking about everything.
Same here. My mind races at night. I call it my brain won't shut off.
Perfect description. Racing thoughts keep you awake.
Appetite changes too. Some people can't eat when stressed.
And others eat too much. Stress eating is when you eat to cope with stress.
I definitely stress eat. Ice cream becomes very appealing when I'm anxious.
Fatigue is another symptom. Stress exhausts you mentally and physically.
I'm mentally drained means stress has used up all your mental energy.
You might also feel restless, unable to sit still or relax.
Or the opposite, you feel paralyzed and can't make yourself do anything.
These physical symptoms are important to recognize and talk about.
Let's discuss what triggers stress and anxiety. What are common causes?
Work pressure is probably number one for many adults. Deadlines, difficult bosses, or too much responsibility.
My job is really stressful, is something people say often.
Financial worries trigger a lot of anxiety. Bills, debt, unexpected expenses.
I'm stressed about money, or financial stress is keeping me up at night.
Relationships can be sources of stress. Arguments, breakups, family drama.
I'm stressed out by family issues, or my relationship is causing me anxiety.
Health concerns create major anxiety, worrying about symptoms or waiting for medical news.
I'm anxious about my health, or health anxiety has been affecting me.
Life changes, even positive ones, cause stress. Moving, getting married, starting a new job.
These are called life transitions. They disrupt your routine and create uncertainty.
I'm stressed about the move, or starting this new job makes me anxious.
School pressure affects students. Exams, grades, college applications.
I'm stressed about my finals, or college applications are making me anxious.
Current events can trigger anxiety too. News about the economy, politics, or world problems.
The news is stressing me out, or I feel anxious when I read about. Social media can increase anxiety, comparing yourself to others, or seeing negative content.
Social media makes me anxious is becoming more common. Now, how do you tell someone else that you're stressed or anxious?
You might start by saying, I need to talk to you about something.
That opens the conversation. Then you can say, I've been feeling really stressed lately.
Or, I've been dealing with a lot of anxiety recently.
If talking to a friend, you might say, can I vent for a minute? Venting means releasing your feelings by talking.
I just need to vent about work tells your friend you need to express frustration.
You can ask for support. I'm going through a stressful time and could use some support. Or, I'm feeling anxious and just need someone to listen.
Being specific helps. I'm stressed because, and then explain the situation.
I'm anxious about my presentation tomorrow gives the person context.
If someone asks how you are, you can be honest. Actually, I'm pretty stressed right now.
That's better than always seeing I'm fine when you're not.
You can also set boundaries. I'm too stressed to deal with this right now.
Or, I'm feeling anxious and need some quiet time.
These phrases help you communicate your needs.
Let's talk about managing stress and anxiety. What helps you cope, Michael?
Exercise really helps me. When I go running, I feel my stress decrease.
Physical activity is great for mental health. Exercise helps me manage stress.
What works for you?
Deep breathing exercises. When I feel anxiety rising, I take slow, deep breaths.
I practice deep breathing to calm my anxiety. That's a helpful technique.
Talking to someone helps too. I called my friend to talk through my stress.
Social support is powerful. Sharing your feelings makes them less heavy.
Writing things down can help too. Keeping a journal or making lists.
I write in my journal to process my anxiety, or making a to-do list helps reduce my stress.
Taking breaks is important, stepping away from stressful situations.
I took a break when I felt overwhelmed, or I needed to step away to clear my head.
Limiting caffeine and alcohol can reduce anxiety.
I cut back on coffee because it was increasing my anxiety.
And getting enough sleep is crucial, though stress often disrupts sleep.
I'm trying to prioritize sleep to manage my stress better.
Meditation and mindfulness are popular strategies now.
I meditate for 10 minutes each morning to reduce anxiety.
Setting boundaries protects your mental health.
I learn to say no to reduce my stress. Or I set boundaries at work to manage overwhelm.
Professional help is important for severe stress or anxiety.
I started seeing a therapist for my anxiety. There's no shame in getting help.
Therapy gives you tools and support for managing these feelings.
When someone tells you they're stressed or anxious, what can you say?
First, acknowledge their feelings. That sounds really stressful, or I understand why you're anxious.
Validation is important. Don't dismiss their feelings.
You can offer support. I'm here for you. Or what can I do to help?
Sometimes people just need someone to listen. Do you want to talk about it?
Avoid saying, don't worry, or just relax. That can feel dismissive.
Instead, try, it makes sense that you're feeling this way.
You can share your experience. I've felt that way too. Shows empathy.
Offering practical help works. Can I help you with anything? Or let me know if you need something.
Sometimes a gentle distraction helps. Would you like to take a walk with me?
And reminding them it's temporary. This difficult time will pass.
We've covered so much. Let's review key vocabulary.
Great idea. First word, stressed. Repeat, stressed.
Feeling mental or emotional pressure. I'm stressed about my exam.
Second word, anxious. Repeat, anxious.
Feeling worried or nervous about something that might happen. I'm anxious about the interview.
Third word, overwhelmed. Repeat, overwhelmed.
Having too much to handle. Feeling buried under responsibilities. I feel overwhelmed by everything.
Fourth word, worried. Repeat, worried.
Thinking about problems or bad things that might happen. I'm worried about my mom's health.
Fifth word, pressure. Repeat, pressure.
The stress or demands placed on you. I'm under a lot of pressure at work.
Sixth word, cope. Repeat, cope.
To deal with something difficult. I'm learning to cope with anxiety.
Seventh word, racing thoughts. Repeat, racing thoughts.
When your mind moves quickly from worry to worry, I have racing thoughts at night.
Eighth word, overwhelm. Repeat, overwhelm.
When responsibilities or emotions become too much, work is starting to overwhelm me.
Let's quickly mention some common mistakes learners make.
People often confuse stressful and stressed. Can you explain?
Stressful describes a situation. Stressed describes your feeling. My job is stressful versus I am stressed.
Perfect. Another mistake is saying I have stress instead of I'm stressed.
While I have stress isn't wrong, I'm stressed or I feel stressed sounds more natural.
Also, don't forget anxious about needs about. I'm anxious my test is incorrect.
Right. It should be, I'm anxious about my test.
Michael, this has been such a valuable conversation.
I agree. We covered a lot of ground about stress and anxiety.
Let's summarize for our listeners.
Today, we learned vocabulary and phrases for talking about stress and anxiety in English.
We discussed the difference between stress and anxiety. Stress is about present pressure. Anxiety is about future worry.
We explored common expressions like, I'm stressed out, I'm overwhelmed, I'm on edge, and I'm worried about.
We talked about physical symptoms, including headaches, muscle tension, sleep problems, and racing thoughts.
We identified common triggers like work pressure, financial worries, health concerns, and relationship issues.
We learned how to talk to others about these feelings and asked for support.
And we discussed coping strategies like exercise, deep breathing, talking to friends, journaling, and seeking professional help.
Remember, stress and anxiety are normal human experiences. Everyone feels them sometimes.
The key is recognizing these feelings and having the language to express them.
Don't bottle up your emotions. Talking about stress and anxiety is healthy and important.
Now for our question of the day.
Here it is. What is one thing that helps you manage stress or anxiety?
Let me answer first. Listening to music helps me manage stress. When I'm overwhelmed, I put on my favorite songs and I feel calmer.
So you could write, listening to music helps me manage stress.
What about you, Sarah?
Taking walks in nature helps me with anxiety. Being outside and moving my body clears my mind.
Nice. Taking walks in nature helps me manage anxiety.
Now it's your turn, listeners. Think about your coping strategies.
Maybe it's talking to a friend, exercising, reading, cooking, or something else entirely.
Write your answer in the comments below. Just one simple sentence.
We'll read your responses. Sharing strategies helps everyone learn new ways to cope.
And remember, stress or anxiety is if it's severely affecting your life, please talk to a doctor or therapist.
Professional support can make a huge difference.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today.
Learning to talk about mental health in English is so important, and we're proud of you for working on this.
Remember, taking care of your mental health is just as important as physical health.
Be kind to yourself. Managing stress and anxiety takes time and practice.
If today's episode helped you, please subscribe to English Podcast and turn on notifications.
We create new lessons regularly covering practical topics for everyday English.
Next time, we'll explore another important conversation topic. Stay tuned.
From both of us, take care of yourselves.
Practice the phrases we learned today and don't hesitate to express your feelings.
Until next time, keep learning and keep practicing.
Goodbye, everyone.
Take care.